Hear ye, hear ye. I welcome the alumni, the Board of Education, Mr. Gerald Blair, the trustees of the William H. Minor Foundation, the faculty and staff of Shazy Central, and my family, friends, and classmates to listen to an epic tale this night. One day, a boy looked up to his father and said, "Father, how will my days be spent?" The father gave a pensive glance down to his son and said, "Your days will be spent as a ninja." "But why, father?" questioned the boy. "Because no one is better equipped to fight the demons of this world than a ninja. Against fear, a ninja has his sword. Against trickery, a ninja has his cunning. And against corruption, a ninja has his peace of mind." "But where do these demons hide, so I may slay them and set the world free?" asked the boy anxiously. "These demons dwell," the father looked toward the sky, "in the hearts of man." "I do not understand, father," said the boy. "And be thankful for that fact, for the moment you do, you will need all of your strength, cunning, and will to resist them." Many months passed, and finally the day came when the father could teach the boy no more. The father summoned his son. "In order to complete the way of the ninja, you must go out into the world and defeat the demons which attempt to skew your path. I have given you the gift of a ninja's strength, cunning, and will, and I have faith in your ability to use them. Before you embark on your journey, I present you with 2 more gifts with hope that they serve you as well as they did me." As he said this, the father brought out from behind him a suit of worn black cloth and a sword. The son took them from his father's grasp with a reluctant realization. "Goodbye, son, and may the way of the ninja direct you well." The father turned and walked back into the house without glancing back once, as if to reinforce his faith in his son. And thus, the young ninja was left with nothing but himself and his sword, left to face a world he'd never seen. He donned his new uniform, swung the sword around his back, and headed off without hesitation or fear. The young ninja traveled for many moons in search of the true way of the ninja. His journey often led him past others of his age, garbed in strange clothes, wandering around aimlessly or being led by larger folk. The young ninja did not understand this, as his only guides were his father's teachings, but he did not let these strange folk cloud his mind. The way of the ninja was clear. He must travel and confront any demons that blocked his path. Through the endless plains of adolescent boredom, the fabled chasms of teenage angst, and the dire swamps of relationship drama did this ninja forge his way. He met every obstacle with decisive and skillful action, deciphering any puzzle and defeating any foe that stood to challenge his path. One evening, after having just crossed the lake of endless yard work, the ninja stumbled upon a cave. Carved deep into the stone of the cave's entrance was the word "school." In all of his studies, this word had always been followed by descriptions of intolerable imprisonment and grueling labor, so he was hesitant to enter. He was sure that the way of the ninja had directed him here, though, so he drew his sword and cautiously began to explore. The walls were lined with torches, and the main path of the cave split off into 3 directions. Puzzled as to the direction the way of the ninja was pointing, the young ninja decided to sit and meditate to regain his focus. Just as he began to close his eyes, whispers filled the chamber. Inaudible as these whispers were, the ninja felt compelled to follow them. He walked carefully down the northward path, the apparent source of the soothing noise, until he came to an unmarked doorway. He peered inside. There sat 3 beautiful girls, golden curls waving in some unfelt breeze. The girls were bent with their faces close together, producing the endless stream of whispers which had lulled the ninja here. Entranced by the girl's beauty, the ninja dropped his sword and began carelessly forward. With the clang of the dropped sword against the stone, the whispers ceased, and the girls all snapped their gaze in the direction of the sound, their faces a mix of anger and excitement. Upon seeing the entranced face of the ninja, 3 wicked smiles formed on the faces of the golden-haired girls. "Come join us, weary traveler. Rest your feet here with us. We have much to tell you." The girls giggled and turned back amongst themselves, their whispers seeming to increase in intensity. The ninja stumbled forward and sat next to the trio, his desire for rest equaled only by his need to hear what the girls were whispering. The girls' murmurs were finally forming into words. "Sally has a crush on Jimmy," one of the girls whispered excitedly. "But she's too fat for him," another responded immediately. "He's pretty cute," one of the girls said, as she gestured toward the young ninja. "But his outfit is so weird." "You're too fat for him anyway." 2 of the girls started giggling maliciously as the other one pouted. As the whispers became more audible, his mind became clouded with images of fear, jealousy, anger, and twisted amusement. As he turned once again to look at the girls, their golden curls were gone, their faces now ghostly and twisted into evil grins. Their claw-like hands shot out towards him, their whispers now replaced by an evil wailing. The ninja, clearing his mind of such corruption, dived towards the door, grabbed his sword as he landed with a roll. He turned around to face the three demons and yelled, "Phantoms of gossip, you have no power over me." His face became calm and he said softly, "My mind is clear." The phantoms mimicked him. "His mind is clear? His mind is clear! His mind is clear." "I know what you say." "He knows what we say? He knows what we say! He knows what we say." "You say nothing." "We say nothing? We say nothing! We say nothing." All of a sudden their eyes grew wide with realization. The three began to wail, not the eerie wail of before, but a wail of desperation, and then it was gone. The three explosions of light blinded the young ninja for a moment. When he uncovered his eyes, the room was empty. He turned back and walked down the hall, confident of the evil he had just defeated. When he reached the cave's entrance again, he found a young man, possibly older than himself, sitting cross-legged with his face in his hands, sobbing. "I just can't take it," the young man sobbed. "What troubles your mind?" said the ninja, attempting to calm the boy. "There's so much to do, no time!" The young man looked up, his eyes wide with fear. "I've forgotten my books!" He got up and charged down the middle path of the cave in a frantic run. The ninja, concerned and curious as to what could possibly trouble someone so much, headed down the path in a fast run. He stopped suddenly, for a scream had just resonated down throughout the cave. He cautiously peered around the corner of the hallway, only to see the young man standing in front of a great beast. This beast looked like a giant lizard sitting on its hind legs, but instead of one head, the beast commanded three, each poised to strike, staring at the young man. Suddenly, the center head reared up. The ninja yelled and dived out from behind his corner, but it was too late. The young man had been swallowed whole, and the other two heads were looking at the ninja maliciously. The center head lifted, a single shoe still hanging from its massive teeth. The ninja drew his sword, knowing that his strength and training would decide this battle. A clawed hand struck quickly from the ninja's left, but he rolled out of the way, just in time to catch the right swing full on. The ninja was slammed against the wall, but he still clutched his sword. A head reared up and struck with amazing speed and strength, barely missing the ninja as he propelled himself off the wall. He landed on his back and found himself directly under the beast's belly. The ninja struck upward with all of his might, impaling the beast. A roar shook the wall of the cavern, and the beast collapsed sideways. The ninja sunk to one knee, recovering from the blow he had received. As he looked back up at the slain beast, he could not believe his eyes. People were climbing out of the great beast's stomach, where the ninja had inflicted the fatal wound. Soon a group of 5 people had emerged. They ran to the ninja, and one of them yelled, "How can we ever repay you?" The ninja looked puzzled. "What's going on? Was I hit so hard that I'm hallucinating?" No, you've slain the Hydra of AP English. You've set us free." The ninja hardly understood this. So the escapees sat down around him and detailed the horrors they had endured under the tyranny of such a monster. "Who created such an evil thing to keep you prisoner?" asked the ninja. The group got silent. The one who appeared the oldest said quietly and simply, "The man." Just as he said this, a sound reverberated down the hall of the cave. "Ninja to the administration wing! Ninja to the administration wing!" "He's calling you," said one of the survivors. "Then I shall answer his call." The ninja said calmly and walked down the hall, following the source of the sound. When he reached the main entrance of the cave, he turned and followed the last remaining corridor, above which the words "Administration Wing" were aptly etched. This corridor was different from the others, its stone walls covered with wooden planks and lined with doorway after doorway. He walked until he reached its end, where one door remained. In big black letters, this door proclaimed, "The Man." The ninja opened the door and stepped in briskly, no emotion on his face, his sword on his back. The room was lined with bookshelves. In the center, there was a single desk with neatly stacked paperwork and a triangular nameplate, once again identifying the person sitting behind the desk with an empty smile on his face. "Welcome," he said. "So you're the Man?" asked the ninja. The man nodded. "That I am, that I am." "Did you call me here because of the Hydra?" asked the ninja calmly. No, that can be dealt with later. The reason you're here, my boy, is because I feel you need some guidance." "The way of the ninja guides me," the ninja interrupted. Yes, that's precisely the problem. There's no place for a ninja in our society, son. You can't always be slaying hydras and wearing fancy ninja suits. You've got to contribute. How would you like to be a nice businessman, or maybe a bricklayer?" "I see I've come here for nothing," said the ninja, as he turned his back to walk out the door. "Hold it right there," said the man, smile fading from his face. The man pushed a button on his desk and the door slammed shut. "Now son, you're going to sit down right here until we work this ninja stuff out of your system. You got that?" "Don't call me son," muttered the ninja. "What was that, son? You should turn around to face me when you speak." In one fell swoop, the ninja turned around, drew his sword, and leapt into the air. "What?" said the man, eyes wide with shock. The ninja's sword collided with the man's desk, and the ninja landed in a crouched position in front of the man. The desk fell into two pieces, the ninja's sword still humming from the collision. The door sprung open, apparently free from whatever mechanism held it shut. The ninja turned his back and began to walk out the door again. "You'll be back. We all need our place in society. Even you!" screamed the man, looking in disbelief at his desk. The ninja turned around, his eyes intense. "Foolish man, I have my place. I am Ninja." Thank you. What's that? It's a ninja. What? Oh, we did? Oh.